Ouch. Well, bike, if you barely pedal it, it takes off. This thing just flipped out from underneath me. We're kind of just looking at me through the trees, which is kind of strange. This bike's got a mind of its own sometimes, I swear. Ooh, feast your eyes, ladies and gents. That's not pepperoni and pepperoni. There you go. Pepper, you know Ronnie? Yeah, it's been a heck of a morning. Yep, Men's Mental Health Month. Well, howdy doody everybody. How's everybody doing? Good, great. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Wow, what the was that? Yet again, we are out here on another turd muffin e-bike. Why? Because I can't say no. Anyway, we're gonna head down to the river. We are fully loaded down. We're gonna see what the heck we can make happen. We had rain all morning, so this might be a muddy freaking mess getting in here. I tried to wait for it to dry up a little bit, but we'll see what the heck happens. Anyway, onward we go to the unknown. Go faster, my valiant steed. Here we go to wing the day. Here we go. Hopefully it's not too muddy. Oh, I see a bike trail, or a bike already down here. Hopefully looks fairly fresh. Looks like it's only went one way. There may or may not be somebody down here. See what happens. If there's somebody down here, then we'll try to go to the other side of this little creek right here. And hopefully there's nobody over here. That'd be sweet. Ouch. Well, I just tried to stop and took my frickin' hands off the bike. And with this bike, if you barely pedal it, it takes off. This thing just flipped out from underneath me. Ah, and it hurt my finger. Ah. Peachy. Yeah, welcome to the TST R002 that wishes it was R2D2. I meant to just show you this little tracks. Some of you know that we camp out here quite often. The frickin' wind is getting crazy. But yeah. There's that. Doesn't look like anybody's down here. Ow, my frickin' thumb. Anyway, let's keep going and see if anybody's down here. The goal was to try to come and fish and hang out and stuff by the water, but I don't know if that's gonna be a good idea or not. We'll see. Let's try to get down there a little closer. Oh, my finger. Tire tracks. Looks like there's only one set in. There might be people. Oh, there's definitely people out here. We got people behind me on the other side over here. So I don't know. Maybe we'll go tuck back. Well, I'm not gonna run off. I don't have any fishing bait though, so I'm gonna try to find some fishing bait. Hopefully I'd like some worms. Some worms would be good. Maybe I should have grabbed those crickets, because it's mostly sand over here. But there is mulberries. It's a big old mulberry tree right here. Interesting. I feel like I'm invading these guys' space, but what do? Share the river. Not seeing any worms. Try to use this as like a shovel. See if we could get to any worms. I mean, it's mostly sand, dirt-ish, but I would think there would be some worms in here. I mean, here's a snail, but I really don't want to tear up a snail. Need a knife? Well, that was interesting, but he had a goose that was stuck in something. Anyway, we're gonna make our way to the other side of this thing. We haven't got the camp on the other side just yet. This breeze is kind of rough, but we'll go over here, figure it out, see what we can make happen. I think that's the mom and dad of the goose, little geeseling. But weird thing is they just took a loop. We're kind of just looking at me through the trees, which is kind of strange, but okay. This would be a good little spot to try to fish. It's always something when you're trying to urban camp. People are everywhere. I don't know if we're gonna find any worms under here. No minnows trapped in the water. I probably should have brought some bait. I thought I was gonna be able to find some stuff easily. I'm wondering if these guys are sitting in these weeds watching me, because when I came to the side just a little bit ago, they were kind of tucked off watching me now, which was kind of strange. Nothing. No worms. I'm struggling to find bait. I wonder if these guys are camped out over here, because now I see one walking off, and they both had 2 bikes. And he kept looking back at me too. The vibe's really weird over here. Look, I might go try to tuck away in the weeds and get away from people, because I'm not, trust your gut, right? I don't like it. Interesting. I'm gonna sit back and chill, kind of hold my ground here for a minute, and maybe we'll take off to the somewhere different. It's super windy. Water's been cold. I don't even know if the bite's gonna be popping anyway. We might have to tuck away in these weeds. I'm gonna see if I can see these guys. There was only one leaving too that I saw, so I think they're tucked away in these trees over here. Interesting. I don't have any live bait, but I do have this little jig. But I only have the one. We'll see what happens. I didn't see those guys completely leave either. I think they're tucked away in the weeds over here, kind of watching me, so it's kind of tripping me out. I think I spooked them when I came over here. I honestly don't know if they were trying to eat that duck or what. We'll give this a few flicks and see what happens. This thing won't cast worth a crap. Oh, and a snag. The bottom of this thing, I think the bearings are shot on it. Hope I didn't stumble upon something that I wasn't supposed to see. We'll kind of go up here and see if I can see any eyeballs looking back at me. Why, I don't know. A lot of four-wheeler trails in here though. Kind of funny because they looped back around me and we're standing like right here. And I saw him through the trees right here. And now there's nobody over here, which is kind of strange. I only got maybe about 30 minutes of sunlight left. So, better figure it out quickly. I think we're gonna frickin' try to get at least a little bit away from here. I don't know why they would loop back around and sit there and stare at me, which is pretty strange. I am seeing deer down there, so that is a good sign that, or a bad sign that somebody's still lingering in the weeds. Kicked them up a bit. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's a smart move. But we'll see. Just follow your gut, right? Trust your gut. Well, we'll just follow this little four-wheeler trail. I don't see nothing but deer prints, but this stuff is thick, and I bet you the mosquitoes are terrible back in here. I just kicked up some deer, so that's a good sign, but it's so thick. Not really anywhere to freaking hunker down. Well, I've never been down this little pathway, so this is quite the adventure. We're getting close to the water, so that's a plus. I just don't know how close we're gonna be able to get. Maybe there's another sandbar. Oh, the bike just almost did a backflip on me again. I don't know if I like that. Wow, look at this. Look what we found. I've never been over here before. I can only see it from there's an interstate over here. I had never been down here. That looks kind of cool. I wonder if we can get over there next to the water a little bit. That'd be freaking sweet. Cool. Hey, one door closes, another one opens. Let's keep going down this trail and see if we can get over there a little bit. This bike's got a mind of its own sometimes, I swear. He was doing pretty good in the sand though. How do we get down there? I want to get down there. Bushwhacking. Nope, let's not be. No, stop, bike. Ton of flood debris right here, but I don't know. And hopefully we don't get a flat freaking tire. Well, this is exactly where we wanted. There's a freaking chair over there and everything. And we want to get down there. How are we going to get down there with that dang e-bike? What a mess. What a bushwhack this is. Ain't nobody gonna walk up on us over here. This is cool. What a freaking sweet discovery. Well, here's home, I guess. Here's that. I guess there's not really any other way in here on that freaking e-bike besides the way we freaking came in. This is cool. This looks like some prime habitat. It's got that freaking little rock wall. Oop, I just seen a fish back out there. Probably a lot of gar. I do only have that one little jig. Probably gonna snag something, but sun's going down, so this is home. This is where we're gonna call home. Cool beans. I guess this is what we got. Seen something over here. What the heck is that? Oh, a giant piece of foam. It's a cool spot. I'm excited that we found this. Like I said, when one door closes, another one opens. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out where the heck we're gonna pitch tent. Go ninja, go ninja, go. This chair's just gonna sink into the sand, but whatever, I figured I'd bring it along. Cool beans. I'm pretty excited about this spot, because now we can try to come do some freaking night fishing, tucked away. That's gonna be pretty sweet. Ta-da, base camp. It's not supposed to rain tonight, so I'm not gonna put the fly on the tent. So, see how that goes, and then that way I could see completely 360. Oh, I thought I forgot my pad. I was gonna say, oh boy, we're doing a great job forgetting a lot of crap lately. Whew. Still rocking that Atepa sleeping bag. The tent, if you watched another one of the episodes, after 2 days it leaked on us, but I did spray the crap out of it with some silicone stuff on the rainfly, and I've left it out in the rain the past few days, and I've been checking it. It hasn't been leaking, so we'll see. Trial and error. Never gonna learn if you don't try. Never gonna know till you go. All right, house accomplished. Now I should probably try to get a freaking fire going. I did bring my little stove to cook on. Well, another little concoction of a dinner, but I don't know, seems to be plenty of firewood around here. At least the mosquitoes cannot get us out here with this light breeze. That was what I was hoping for. That's why I wanted to go that first spot. But follow your gut. If anybody was wondering about the old bear, hey, meet my Uncle Fred reincarnated. This was my Uncle Fred's before he passed away, and I went to a birthday party the other day and I rode this bike there because I've been testing this out. This is, I'm sorry, sidetracked once again. This is the TST e-bike, the R002, and I wanted to test out the mileage on this thing. Rode it out to a birthday, and it was a family member, so I brought one who was missing. Weird, whatever, I don't know, but stuck him to the bike. Yeah, this bike, a little bit goofy. As we seen earlier, it flipped out from under me. I don't know. This is supposed to be a budget-friendly bike. Shocks all the way around. The front gooseneck area is like missing some bearings or something. I don't know. And it was missing a freaking bolt on the gooseneck. I'll put the link to this thing in the description just because, you know, that's what you got to do when you accept these things. But the mileage range, like on the website, it claims 50 miles, and on the like little user manual that they sent with it says only 25. And I think it's 25. I think it's a little bit misleading that it would say something on the website and then different when you get it. Because I only got about 22 miles out of this thing before it was like dang near completely dead. I think this bike retails for like 900 or 850, something like that. at the time of filming this. It was getting around through the sand very good. I mean, pretty good. So I don't know if it's very kid friendly. Pedaling this thing sucks because the seat is kind of wide. You can pedal it. I tried to do that and get more mileage out of it. Didn't work. The seat chafes your legs. I'm gonna keep things honest. Anyway, back to whatever. There's that. Anyway, a link to this thing will be in the description if anybody's looking for a budget friendly. These things are pretty pricey, but hey, I sell them on the side to make a couple bucks. Here, Freddy Bear, hold my sunglasses. Man, if we would have just kept going down this beach a little bit, it would have been a better, maybe a better little spot. Tucked away. I'm excited about this because this would be an urban spot. I could bring my kids. There's not a lot of litter or anything. They could play. I'm pumped about this. Look at this freaking full moon. Werewolf's about to come out. This is awesome. Blessing in disguise. Hopefully I don't start pulling stuff off and logs start to roll. Anyway, let's gather some firewood. Oh yeah. Well, shine the lights back. See that bright light? I think there's a tugboat coming upstream, spotlighting us. I don't know if they're picking up, but there's probably a good 50 bats, if not more, flying around right here, snagging stuff. Prime location for the pickings and the lickings. Yeah. Boat's getting closer. Pretty cool. Simple and easy, just hit it with a lighter. Ugh. Keeping it simple tonight. Why not? Well, guys, cheers. I think we earned us a little nightcap. We got out here late. It's already almost 10 o'clock and we still haven't made up dinner yet. We kind of just had a scramble that kind of choosing a different location kind of messed everything up, but I mean, for the better. Woo. Let's get out of the way of the flame, shall we? Men's Mental Health Month. So cheers to anybody out there struggling with some stuff. It doesn't matter who you are. It shouldn't really be a month of whatever it is. If you're ever struggling or anything like that, you know, I'm an email away. Or if you're on Facebook or something like that, you guys could DM me with anything. I need it more than anybody. As you can tell, I'm a hot mess express. I'm better at giving advice than I am taking my own. But yeah, we just got to keep on fighting, keep trucking. Most of the time, a man would rather wander around in traffic than talk to anybody about what's going on with them. But I've been an open book with you guys, and this is a way of venting for me and getting your guys' feedback in the comments. But anyway, enough of that stuff. This is the good times, happy rhymes, and longevity, and moolah to the ceiling, right? Cheers, no fears, no tears. Yeehaw, my friends. Well, the fish are going crazy right here by the shore. I'm gonna try to throw this little minnow bait thing out there. We definitely got to get a new reel on this thing since it's all busted up. Because I really like this telescope pole. It's really small, easy on the bike. Yeah, this reel is not doing us justice. Not gonna get too crazy in the fishing because we really didn't bring much gear at all. I thought we'd find some worms and stuff at the other spot, but Always next time. Learning curve, right? All right, well, for dinner, we got another one of these Aldi's tortellini type things. I'm gonna try to divvy it up because half the time this is so filling, there ain't no way I could eat all that. I'm not Luke from Outdoor Boys. I swear that guy had a hollow leg. Sucks that he's done, but yeah, that dude had a freaking loose boot or something. Anyway, I got this. I got some, well, traditional pizza sauce, what we're gonna throw in there. I got a pocket full of pino that's on its last leg, a jalapeno, and I have an onion. I think I did something similar to this last time I came and camped on the river, but I think I just added cheese or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna do it again. It was a nice little treat. Can't remember exactly what all we put in it, but yeah, I'm gonna try to divvy up the ingredients. We'll let this fire die down a little bit, and I'm just gonna cook on that. So yeah, about din time. Divvy this up a little bit. Not gonna take much. Probably about half of it. I mean, that's probably good. It says these need to boil for about 8 minutes or so. Great, peachy. Yeah, that worked out. We lost only one. I should have known better. Whatever. We'll just add a couple more. Nobody saw that. Woo-wee. Almost there. Best thing about this bike is it can hold your brew. And always remember, if you're having a bad day, today you were a superhero and rescued some beer that was trapped in a can. Remember that. All right. Got our nice little lovely provided log here. Add our extra ingredients and throw her back on. The jalapeno business. I'm gonna throw the whole thing. Usually like it a little bit thinner. Try to get it thin, but I'm gonna throw the seeds and everything in there. Make it nice and spicy. That way we got a beeline out of the tent in the middle of the night and take care of business. I'm gonna throw a bit of butter in here, so. Oh man, flinging everything out. Whatever. Just a little bit more butter, more better. It's like ice cream. I think I'm gonna throw that on the fire a little bit, kind of saute it around, and then we'll add our pizza sauce. I'm definitely gonna keep trying to constantly stir this though. So I do not want to burn it. You gotta earn it, don't burn it. Can't forget some shenanigan seasoning, and this batch actually has a little bit of cayenne in it, so it's gonna spice it up just a bit, and then we'll add our sauce after. Ooh, that is looking delicious though. Delicious. Fire has died down enough to add some sauce to this boss mixture here. Yep, that's gonna be a delicious treat. I mean, come on, man, come on. Come on, do you wanna go? Come on. Ooh, feast your eyes, ladies and gents. I think we did something magical. Magically delicious. Well, shall we? This should be interesting concoction nonetheless. Want that with a little bit of jalapeno and a little bit of onion. Ravioli on steroids, baby. Woo! The jalapeno gives you the bite you want. Cool beans. Not bad at all. Woo! Hey, nothing to another concoction to the shenanigans book. We still got to make a cookbook. I think we're almost up to 600 freaking videos. I don't know if that's counting shorts or not, but according to YouTube, 600 something videos. We're just out here winging it. We haven't gave up yet. Been close, but we fought through the nonsense. Almost said a potty word, but yeah. That thing's got a bite. Well guys, nothing too crazy. We should have brought some different bait. I need to next time bring a bit of more tackle since we found the spot. Pretty excited about it. Anyway, we're gonna take it to Pound Town, sit back. We've got quite a few more logs just to throw on here. It's getting late, but I really ain't that tired. I wish I did bring more tackle because fishing through the night sounds not bad. But this is where it floods, and that little area has probably got so much crap at the bottom. It's gonna be Snag City. Anyway, Pound Town. Bring you back around here a little bit, Charlie Brown. Yeehaw! Well, not too much going on, just chilling next to the fire, warming up the old buttocks. Tonight is like supposed to be the last night that we get down to like 55 degrees. Surprisingly, not a single tick. But over the next few weeks, it seems to be like summer's finally setting in, even though it is almost freaking July. And we haven't even really got super hot temps yet. But I think it's finally about to set in. We're supposed to get in like 90s coming here soon consistently, so gonna enjoy tonight while we can without the top on. I sleep better when it's cold most of the time. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah. Anyway, just watching the moon dance in the sky and the ants dancing my pants. Well, night times. This Alps mountaineering freaking tent, best bargain for your buck out of every tent I've ever farted around with so far, and it's still only a $100 tent. That's a bit pricey, I guess, for some, but I mean, memories. Nonetheless, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Anyway, good night to dreams. Well, good bloody morning to ya. Woo-wee. The breeze is still breezing. That was not a bad sleep. I tell you who what, for the city is hustling and bustling. Home of planes, trains, and automobiles. I think it's time we get up and spin our wheels. Yeah. You got sand everywhere. I could feel it on me face. Hello, cruel world. To be honest, feels like I just laid down. Yep. Take your time for a bit of coffee. I don't know if this GoPro's gonna pick it up, but I think there's another tent across the way. Hey neighbor! Is that a tent? I think it is a tent. Not uncommon around here. We do have a lot of homeless in this area. The thing about sand is it'll get everywhere. So watch your back crack. Well, I stacked the logs just a little bit, and the wind got it going itself. Yay! Not gonna add any more to the fire. It's quite breezy, and we're just gonna have breakfast here shortly, and then get ready to rumble. Sand everywhere, and we got a kite. What a beautiful morning. Well, good morning, Freddie. Thanks for holding my shades, brother. Well, for breakfast, we got one of these freaking rec packs. 700 calories, used in any environment. Add water, shake, drink, go. And this thing has a lot of like healthy stuff in it. I'm not gonna go through all of it, but yeah, if you guys are interested in something like this, look it up. I also have one of these. It says Italian style freaking shelf stable sandwich. It's just like a little brick in there. It's supposed to be sausage, pepperoni, and sauce and bread. You can eat it cold or heat it up. I'm debating on whether I want to throw it in the pan with a little bit of butter and kind of fry it, make it like a nice little crispy hot pocket. I think we might do that. I really don't want to burn this log. I saved it all night because I kind of like it. It's got this like rustic color and stuff to it. I should probably come back and get it and save it. I have a tendency of saving things I don't need. Some people it's a piece of wood, to others it's a wig of that. That's how you look at things. For our cardboard sandwich pan, make sure you take the air freshener off. I didn't see it. Air freshener. Moisture absorber. There's that thing. It's just like a little pouch. It does have holes on one side, I think, so it can breathe. It's a dragon. This should still be hot enough. Yeah, plenty hot just to heat this up. And to get all nice and golden brown, we already flipped her around, about to take her to pound town. Well, I'm kind of just sitting here waiting for breakfast to finish up. I notice, I think it's a game trail. I poke my head up here and I see something white. Look at all this from the flood. Oh, I didn't even come up here. What is that thing? A freaking raft? Is that a freaking old, like a canvas boat? What the heck is that? Look at all this stuff from the flood. Holy moly. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, that stuff is super squishy. That's interesting. I wonder if that's like a... I wonder if that's actually a freaking inflatable dock of some sort. Interesting. I thought this... I poked my head up and I saw that and I thought there was just a homeless camp right here, and I'm just sitting here playing D2D. Anyway, let's go see how bad we burnt freaking breakfast just because we walked away from it. Well, as to be expected, I burnt it. I should not have stepped away. I mean, not terribly bad, but hey, kind of worked out. This is nice and crispy. That's not pepperoni and pepperoni. There you go, Pepper, you know Ronnie? Yeah, it's been a heck of a morning. Yep, Men's Mental Health Month. Oh man, sometimes you gotta get out and fling it and wing it. A little bit breezy, but holy crap, what an amazing morning. It feels great out here. I mean, for the mind more than anything. Gotta get out here and enjoy this stuff. Anyway, I don't know why I was expecting like a fresh marinara and pepperoni, and well, it's more like blended up beans and pepperoni, and that's what it tastes like to me. Well, it's not bad. Anyway, maybe bring a marinara packet to dip it in, kind of like a breadstick. Pound Town, pack up, beating feet, ladies and gents. Well, this is kind of like an inshore, or if you ever had like Carnation instant breakfast, but I'm sure this is not as good or healthy for you, even though it does say it has healthy things, but it also has not so good things, as does everything in this world. Ah, not bad. Kind of tastes like a vanilla bean sawdust latte. Well, between the rec pack and our Italian toaster strudel, almost 1,000 calorie breakfast. Yeah, polar bear weight my ass. Anyway, I think I'm gonna try to walk down yonder, see if there's a little. Well, never mind. Maybe I don't need to walk down yonder. I was gonna say maybe there's an easier way to get out than what we came in, but it's not looking like it. I think kind of done and dusted. I mean, we've seen all the flood leftovers up there. Maybe we're just better off going the way we came in. Can't even clip my bag because it's full of sand. All my clips. Well guys, we are all packed up, ready to rumble. I'm excited that we found this freaking spot. Like I said yesterday, when one door closes, another one opens. Maybe next time we'll catch a fish, we'll bring a little bit more gear and see what happens. Anyway, thanks for coming along for the goofy shenanigans. You never know how things are gonna go around here. We're just flinging it and winging it as always. Anyway, throw you guys on the chest mount. We're gonna try to beat feet through the weeds here and get on out of here. Get out there, guys, make your own adventures and have a good old time. Make every day great exploring Earth. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. Ow! Stabbed myself with a thorn bush. Ugh. Not as easy getting out as it was getting in. Ugh. Ugh. Holy biscuit whiskers. Ugh. Watch your head, Fred. Ugh. Ah, stuck in my back. Ow, I smacked myself in the ear. Oh, get off me. This is great. What a freaking mess. Holy moly. Come on, bite. Now you don't want to go. Man, what a beautiful freaking morning. What a wonderful day to be alive. Later, my friends.